If you have the courage to think, to feel, to move, if you have the courage to speak, to act, to own your desires, you can accomplish your assignment. You can bring your desires into reality. The possibilities are infinite. If you can think it in your mind, you can hold it in your hand. Are you ready to believe, to trust, to shift? Let's begin.
First of all, thank you so much for investing in yourself and helping me with my product as well. And I'm relatively new to this. There are 8 practitioner levels. And so there is a great deal of information that I'm on the journey of learning. And that was one of the reasons that I wanted really to have some foundational Genius Club members so they could enjoy the benefits while I'm learning as well. What I do know is that I have been using it consistently since last fall, and I really enjoy the results I've seen. For me, it tends to have things come up, and for me, it feels like it helps direct what I am releasing, what I am, my mindset shift, all that stuff. It helps prompt those things. When prior to using the scan, it would just randomly come up. Sometimes I would have an emotional release or situations that can be described as sandpaper, right? Maybe a relationship or uh, some kind of thing tips off a trauma. And then I would realize, oh, I have something to work on here. Where the scan it's been more regular and less, it's been just more regular observations like, oh, okay, I'm seeing that I'm starting to feel this way and I need to take these actions to help release that or help change my mindset or my belief system. So it seems like it's prompting consistent shifts in my life. And so, first off, when you get this scan and you get those frequencies, they can be irritating. Okay. I've had a couple of people say, these frequencies are really irritating me, or they're grating on me, or I feel like I want to crawl out of my skin when I listen to them. And so that is just simply that balancing is asking your body to move so much that it's frustrating your body because it's such a big jump. And so, my recommendation to you, especially on the weeks that it's really grating, just listen to it for 1 minute. Try listening to it for 1 minute, concentrated. Okay. And then, if you can handle that, then the next time you listen to it, say you listen in the morning for 1 minute and you were okay. Then in the evening, try 2 minutes and just let your body and your mind get accustomed to that frequency. I know that I had several years ago, I was listening to some solfeggio tones, and one of them was so irritating to me. I would just be like, I'd listen to it, and all of a sudden I'd be like, I gotta turn that off. I can't handle it anymore. And so if you get like that, just turn it off and give yourself a break. It's okay. So the idea initially is to listen to the frequencies for 15 minutes in a focused way a couple times a day. You can listen to it all throughout your day. You can have it on silent. The frequencies are still going out. I know that's bizarre, but that's just quantum. Okay. We're in the quantum realm here, and sound goes forever. So you can play it with no sound on. That's just fine. Even when I play with no sound on, there's a point where I go, okay, I'm done with that. And I turn it off, and my body just says, I've had enough. So you can play it like that. You can play it out loud. You can play it through your Alexa. You can play it through speakers, Bluetooth speakers. The real awesome sauce, though, is if you have headphones on and you're concentrated and you're listening to it in a focused way. That really helps it get into your subconscious mind, get into your body, get into your cells. So any combination of that works. And if it's really irritating to you, you might even not want to listen to it every single day. You might want to try every other day. And if that's irritating, every few days. Basically, you want to get your body used to these frequencies in a gentle way. And you will go through different seasons where you can listen to it. You can't get enough of it. You love it. All you do is think about, oh, I need to turn that on. And it's so at the forefront of your mind. And sometimes you'll get frequencies for the week that are like, oh, I can hardly deal with this. Right. And so make sure that you're paying attention to your emotions. And then also just listen to your body and listen to the frequencies as your body is requesting them. Okay. So, however, remember that you have to push play. It's just like the oils, I put some energy on today. Whoa. I put some energy on today. This is one of my favorite oils. And so I can have this bottle in front of me and think about how wonderful it is. But until I put it on or until I smell it, I won't get the effects of it. Okay. Well, that's not exactly true, but it's in my field. So I can think about the energy. But the most effective way is to open the bottle, right? So the most effective way to use these frequencies is to push play. So the frequencies are played while I am doing the scan. One good thing is like maybe you didn't listen to your frequencies at all for the whole week. And you're like, man, that's just such a waste of money. Well, guess what? What I do on the back end is beneficial for you every single week. That's good news, right? So you can let yourself off the hook if you happen to forget for a week or whatever. Like, yes, join with me, work with me. Let's do this together. You do your part, I'll do mine. Um, However, if you don't do your part, you're still getting benefit from what I am doing. As I go through the scan, I am balancing and I am clearing out the stuff that's like at the top of the list, right? So there's priority in the scan. And so I go out and when I start the scan, I go in and clear out all the stuff that needs to be cleared out right then. So if you're cleaning a room, right, the first thing that you do, you're going to go pick up the trash or whatever's been sitting around that you don't need. That piece of mail that you've been holding on to. Okay, I decided that's trash. I'm not going to go ahead and buy that internet that I was looking at, right? So you can go toss that out. That's the kind of thing that I do right from the get go. And that can help just remove barriers right away from you so you can have a more enhancing week. Okay. And so just know that what I'm doing on the back end is beneficial regardless of what you do all the rest of the week. Okay. So that's good news, right? And so, yeah, back to the list of things. It's all in alphabetical order. What I would do, what I would recommend for you to do every week is to go through and really just look at those things. If you don't know what something is, Google it. There'll be information on there. And so that can kind of start helping you figure out what is going on. I do usually put vagal revitalization on the scan, which is a variety of things to calm your vagus nerve down so you can heal, right? So, so you are in parasympathetic mode more often, so your body can relax and let go of the crap and then pick up the good stuff, right? So that's usually on there no matter what. What else? Yeah, so I do like to latch on to emotional stuff. If there's limiting beliefs that come up or some kind of emotional thing, I usually toss that in there too, because you have high blood pressure, for example, and we're working on that. Well, you can have lots of different emotions that are causing that, really. And so I like to pull that in. That's one of the things that I latch onto that has been very successful for me. And so I really go that route a lot of times. What kind of limiting beliefs and emotions can we let free so we can actually instill more health in our body, long term, consistent improvement in our health. So that's that in a nutshell. Just listen as often as you can. If your body is not liking it, treat your body nicely and just give it in little tiny increments. And the more sporadic you do it, the more you might need to be on the reminders on your phone to tell yourself, oh, yeah, I need to listen to headaches. Some people get headaches occasionally when they play a frequency, and that's usually because you're dehydrated. Okay. So this whole scan is benevolent outcomes only. So if you are having an adverse reaction, it's either asking your body to do too much too fast or you're dehydrated. So make sure you drink lots of water. Drink a nice big glass of water. Listen to your frequency. If you're having a headache, do it 1 minute at a time, 1 minute increments. Didn't get a headache? Okay, the next time you listen, go to drink a glass of water, 2 minutes. Drink a glass of water the next time, 3 minutes, and just work your way up. Okay, so happy listening. I'm excited that you have joined this journey, and I love hearing all the different things you're experiencing. So feel free to text me or email me and just drop me a short little thing about how it's going or what you've noticed this week. I have one faithful member. She almost every single week tells me how it has changed maybe her perspective or a decision she needed to make or something like that. It gives me a little insight to what's going on with her, and I love it. So I will have more videos for you as we go along and make every day count. Bye.